Clout CTRL is actually my attempt to gain back actual control of what's fly, what's hip, what's happening, the culture actually. So the name, the purpose is in the name. You know, I'm already a designer, I already make my own clothes, and I could have just had a standalone flagship for C McFly, but I felt like what that would have been in Clout CTRL is that I actually house only independent brands. At the moment, every brand that's in here, a black person has ownership in. I didn't really set out to just do that, but that's just naturally what it came out to be. Everybody in here I have my own relationships with, I've done business with, I've crossed paths with. We might have not done business and failed or done business forever, and now it comes back together and here we are. This is your boy Mugzy McFly, graphic designer, fashion designer, part-time superhero, and I just opened my own store, and that's exactly why I mind my own business. Me coming up, I didn't have the platform or the person to look up to that could give me, you know, the leverage or the power or the insight of what it's like to sell direct to consumer in a store, let alone a mall. So on my journey to experience that, I was like, you know, I'd rather make gumbo than just fried chicken. So I put everybody in, and you know, a lot of established brands I know, some startup brands. So I gave them all a platform. I want, you know, I haven't worked in 8-9 years. I wanted someone else that is doing clothes and might be a little wary about it. Like, yo, listen, I'm gonna put you in a store. You're not gonna compete with like a Supreme or a Nike shirt or something. It's gonna be all people in your type of time, all independent designers. And you can get a fair shot of knowing what your product is doing and who likes your product, and it's a fair shot. It's true, because when you come in here, no matter who clothes they buy, it's someone from the culture who's direct. Hey, how you doing? Good? All right, get the fuck over me. Yeah, go ahead. Sneaker, you know, a sneaker god right here. He's like, all right, let me see what makes sense to me here. What about my window? Tell me more about my window. This is not even playing, this is just really how my life goes.
And there's some in the window as well. I
know, we going, he came to work today. I only have this one down here because that's the last one I have besides 14.
Nigga, you had it down there because you don't know no better. Let me see this window.
Cause that and these and them fucking Fearless legit get people in the store.
Hey, window.
Yeah, okay. Window's fine, okay.
The eye level in retail is important.
Yeah, it says.
That's why when you go to like toy stores, toys are this low.
Because of kids.
That's what kid eye level is.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I've actually heard him say that, but I just never exercised that part.
No, but even when I go in stores and I see like a new shoe at the top, I would just pull it down for them without even saying that. I think it's like it's just
embedded in
when I used to work at Full Light, niggas just get in trouble for shit like that. So I think it's just like second nature. Like, let's fix this
like
before
OCD,
somebody.
Yeah,
let's fix it before somebody say something.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm just another local neighborhood misfit that, you know, I was cooler than the nerds, but more nerdier than the drug dealer, but I could respect both hustles. I was not meant to be a fashionable guy, but, you know, in my circumstances, I feel like people that don't have it, they tend to want to feel it and look it. So I was drawn into fashion, and I'm actually an accountant by degree, but it just wasn't for me. You know, I was always smart, but I was so smart enough to know that I'd rather be happy. So I end up, you know, long story short, just pursuing fashion from the ground up, no formal training at all. And now I'm 6-7 years into a brand, about to be a year into a store, and maybe built myself up as a personality. I do a lot of public speaking. I go to schools, from middle schools to Parsons programs, and tell people, listen, school's not everything. And what's the number one thing is be happy. C W.
right now we're getting ready for Mugzy's fashion show. It's an annual thing. So right now we set up the stage. We're putting the couches, getting the areas ready, putting in the work. You know how we do. Work hard.
So right here, y'all see me set up pop-up shop, stage, model walk. But this is the most essential part to me in a fashion show. It's deciding who's wearing what and when they come out. I got 2 walks this year, so it's a little bit more impressive. So I gotta know that these two gotta dance together, as well as the personalities. Then I gotta know what song makes sense for this walk and this person and this garment, and who gotta end the show. So this is a whole other process that I have to visualize on 3 different levels. Sonically, comfort, crowd-wise, music. Right now I'm correlating the first walk. A lot of pieces, you know, I make sure a girl come out, she has a crazy walk. The guy that comes out right after her is a 7-footer. Get your attention nice and early. Then a fuzzy hoodie, something I've never done before. Then I go a little casual, tomboy and casual. Then tech, then I go motorsport. And I end it with motorsport. Drake Popstar will be playing, he's gonna put on his goggles. Every show, I tell people, I tell everyone in every craft that you kind of gotta be like water. I leave mad room for mistakes. The girl that was supposed to be doing my pop-up, she's not here right now. My regular girl that does my door, she's not here. Her best friend is here. A model dropped out. 2 makeup artists dropped out. I was supposed to be selling most of these sneakers, but now I'm gonna show them. I believe the value's a little bit higher on the show. I'm not looking for the dollar amount. I'd rather it come out better than take your money. So I'd rather show. If somebody wanted 5, I'd rather show the 5. Then another trick is just being able to visualize people and realize, can she have the confidence in that? Can she walk that? Will that fit her? I literally judge people with my eyes. It's the fit. Then it's the fit. It's the fit on the clothes and fit on the person. If I put the church girl in the bodysuit, she might not want to do that. She might not feel fierce. I might put that same girl in the bodysuit and put her favorite city girl song on, and it changes everything. And then go deeper than clothes, you know, I wanted a place where I could actually share the arts. And when I say the arts, I mean actual art, music, talent, fashion. So I've been building it up to get to the point where I can house all those things. I want to do art galleries for no commission. I want to do pop-up shops. I do pop-up shop now where it's only for the ladies because I feel like it's a different path they take sometimes as being entrepreneurs. So I dedicate 1 day out of the month solely for them.
I hope all my vendors is ready because Loose 12 is in the building, okay? Loose 12 is covering the supplies in their pop-up shop.
Friend came to me and had the idea of doing a pop-up shop. You know, me, her, maybe a couple of friends, and I was like, let's kind of like make it bigger. You know, I want to make a platform where, you know, like a fake flea market, mini mall, but you know, just the dreamers, the artists. The first year we were just like freestyling really, you know, not knowing how we're gonna fit people, what size tables and all this stuff, but it was just exposure. It was fun. And then as the years go by, now I had a floor plan done out. I knew which vendors to have and what not to have, what to charge, where to position it, and you know, I marketed a little bit better. Everybody had their own flyer, so it's like each person's pop-up, everybody's pop-up. So instead of me having one of them where I could, you know, sell it to one person, one crowd, everybody can sell to their individual crowd and come together and bring it in one pot. Even other brands I don't know, I could look in someone's face and see that they're consistent. They keep coming back and keep writing me, wanting to be in the store, and I'll give them a chance. Like, yo, come, bring some styles in, promote it, get your DJ, and have a pop-up shop here. Let's see what you got. And if you know you feel comfortable, maybe you get residency in the store and you're in. So the difference between Clout CTRL and anything else out here is that it's really for us, by us. It's like, what's the cut? What's the rip? What's the wash? What's the waist? What's the length? When you do a snapback hat, it's one size fits all. When you do a new era hat, it's 718. It's a lot of variables. So earlier, that's why I never did those, because it's like, it's less that you have to worry about. You see what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm not gonna push you into no time soon, because I didn't even do it. It's true, I actually care about each and every person's product. Maybe some more than they care about it themselves. I like that graphic. I like the hoodie. I might want the hoodie because I want them to wear it all the time. I might want the sweatshirt because I know they only can get in the club with the sweatshirt, not the hoodie. So certain times I put it on the sweat. Or when you have a big graphic, remember it stops here. So you got, that's why I say create, because the more you create, the more you're gonna get ideas. Like what would make more sense? I like that graphic, but if I put it on a hoodie, I can't even go out in that. And besides it is stunted. But if I have it on a sweatshirt, I have all the space to play. And people will see me. I get more professional pictures of it because I'm going out. So, like if someone comes to me and they want to do a brand, I look at them and I've kind of seen, I want to see their ideas, I want to see why they're doing it, how passionate they are about it. Because, you know, anything that's successful, they eventually exploit. So people will see, selling t-shirts is doing good, let me sell t-shirts too. So I'm not going to say I don't help people like that at all, but I'm a little bit more weary to help the people who are in it just for profit. I'll see people that might not be as talented, but they're devoted and they want the help. And then I'll see people that, you know, they've done a lot and they're probably stuck. And I know I've been stuck and I see a little bit of myself in them. So I see myself in them, the love and the grind and consistency and not giving up and the hunger.
I've never been a fan of storage places. As I grew, as I started to, you know, get bigger and bigger with the clothing, I believe that I must have more and more space. You don't want your space to limit your creativity.
I feel like as artists, me and Cito, this actually really stems from me and you, to be honest. Because when we used to go on the pop-ups, Cito didn't know what to sell and he didn't like, you know, whatever he was making. But now he probably has the best product out of all of us. In my personal opinion, is the book. So I'm like, now, a lot of people that came and bought the book, bought it because they knew it was here. With him, he'll come here, it won't be just the book. Just having 2-3 designs maybe, me and him can sit down and figure it out or whatever. Could be something based off the book. It could be just the actual logo, that'd be fire. Maybe a 98 on the back. White shirt, it takes, the cost to actually print it is nothing here for me. I can get a bunch of blank shirts, charge them $25 for the shirt. You only can get it at this event. You make money without even having to come out of pocket. And I feel like it's a free event, it's promotional, it builds content, and you can make money. Everybody knows. Fashion to me is, in a way, it's telling the world who you are. You know, Halloween is, you know, some people laugh at Halloween, you can get to dress up and be anybody, but I feel fashion, period, you get to dress up and be anybody. You can be anyone you want to be. I come from circumstances that weren't the best, so when I'm able to get those hot sneakers or that nice polo pullover or something, it meant a lot more to me than a lot of things because it showed. And then I feel like it's not just how you look, it's how you feel. So, you know, the kind of energy and power and confidence the clothing and the fashion gave to me, I loved it so much that I kind of wanted to stir the pot myself. If I like the food, I want to learn to cook it. So, you know, I've come from that feeling, so I only want to be able to take that feeling, reverse engineer it, and send it right back. My marketing comes in with my lifestyle, so I wear my stuff because I make stuff for me. I go places, I have my stuff on. I like to advertise people wearing my stuff because that's the real day in the life. So I post a lot of people that I know or don't know who tag me or I'll find a picture wearing my stuff because it's lifestyle, it's a mood, it's an environment, it's a culture, it's from where, you know, it's a block, it's a borough, it's whatever. So my marketing is kind of like, sometimes no marketing, it's just, you know, you're gonna look good and it's gonna be a piece that all I want because it looks good. And then when I get it, it feels good, it looks even better than I thought. I'm looking like, hey, you good? Let me know if you need anything, man. She's here to help you if anything. So my guy just walked in here, and I knew him since he was like 4 or 5 years old. The feeling of him walking in the store and knowing that, you know, I just played ball with his brother and be, you know, just in the hood, like the real hood before the internet, and for him to be able to come in and see me having a whole store means that much more to me. For my little cousins to come in here and be like, yo, I want to work in your store one day. I feel like when I was coming up, I would think, you know, you could be a doctor, you could be a nurse, you could be a fireman, police officer, and none of the stuff I want to be. It's like, with this now, I could show another option. You could actually be you and make money. You could actually have value. You could actually do business with your people and make money. Instead of go running to do this and that, and when you're done, you can't hand nothing down to your kids. I know the store, the brand, and everything I can hand down. I can move forward, I can pay it forward. I'm tired of pressing the reset button all the time, but I made it to 5 and then reset, somebody start over. Like, why? When everybody, all the other companies are only building higher and higher and higher up. I want to do that for everybody. So I always tell people, business is not the business of money, it's the business of people. People are your most valuable asset. And I tell you that because money doesn't have eyes and ears and touch and experiences. People do. Who spends the money? People. I fell out of the love of money, so I believe that if I do something that everybody can win or there's value, I'll get paid for it one day. So I honestly sit back and just try to please and, you know, nurture and educate and help people and make the world a better place. Be the person that I wish I had coming up. So the business, I'm in the business of people, business of ideas, the business of growth, business of enlightenment. So that's the real business. I'm Mugzy McFly. I'm a graphic designer, a fashion designer, part-time superhero. I save the day every once in a while. I'm the owner of C McFly and Clout CTRL, and it's safe to say I mind my own business.